Hello friends! In today's video I prepared a brand new collection of Brainrot characters I've been working on recently. You will see how they look in their final form, and I walk you through the entire creation process, from the very first blocks all the way to the finished animations. This time I tried to make the characters even stranger, more creative and more epic, and as I promised in the previous video, at the very end you will find out the result of the giveaway among my subscribers. So stick around, maybe you're the lucky winner. Let's start with the models themselves, and then I will show you the actual building process.
Sammy the Admina, legenda terkenal dari dunia Roblox. Pipi, strawberry, tralalero cocosini, bam bam, bim bim, bom bom, spaghetti toaletti, Quechuru and Musturu, los hermanis de Garaman Madundun, Jingo Bali, Zumbali Zumbalò, Cioccolatini Pancioncioni.
The first character is Spaghetti Toaletti. Yes, it's literally a toilet full of spaghetti. I started from the bottom and slowly built my way up, shaping the round base. It would been easier to just paint the spaghetti onto the texture, but I decided to model each piece separately. Way cooler that way. By the way, the face really reminds me of SpongeBob. Let me know in the comments if you see it too. The animations are pretty simple. Idol makes him move his arms like he's dancing, the walk is a little bouncy, and for the attack, he punches with his arms and a fork. Next up is Pipi Strawberry, a squirrel inside a strawberry. Even though it's tiny, this one took about 7 hours. The shape itself wasn't too bad, but the textures were poor paint. I wanted it to look as realistic as possible, with all the shadows and shading. Then we got Quechuru and Musturu. Honestly, I didn't plan on making them in this episode, but I got a request, so here they are. By the way, if you also want me to create your character, just hit me up on Instagram or by email. As for the build, the shapes turned out fine, but the texture were harder than expected, especially the transparent top of the bottles. That part took forever. Their faces, well, pure cringe, but in the funniest way. The walking and attack animations had to be completely redone, since the first test showed a lot of shading errors. After that comes Tralalelo Cocosini, a shark inside a coconut. I just couldn't skip this one, because it's too cute. Instead of the usual layered sphere approach, I built parts of the snout with angled blocks. At first it looked weird, but in the end I was happy with the result. The animations are simple, similar to Spaghetti Toaletti, because the shape didn't allow anything too crazy. And finally, my friend gave me his new character, Sammy. At this point, it's a tradition. In every video, I make animation for one of my friend's characters. Sammy is connected to Roblox, so a lot of you might already know him. He already had some basic animation, but they look super janky. So I decided to remake everything from scratch. And this time I went all in. I even gave him katana flips. The process took a while, but the final result turned out exactly the way I wanted. The next days I worked on Jingo Bolo Jingo Bali and Cioccolatini Panzoncioni, a pig inside a tomato and an overweight chocolate bar. Both of these characters had pretty simple shapes, so creating them was much faster. Out of the two, I personally liked the chocolate bar more, though the pig also turned out quite nice. And finally, the giveaway results. I kept everything completely fair. I counted the number of participants, threw it into a randomizer, and it picked the winner's number. Then I just went through the comment list until I reached that number, and there we go, we have our winner.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yes. Congratulations, my friend. For your activity, you're getting not only Penguino Cocosino, but also a full mod with all my Brainrot models. And to make the giveaways more fun, and to give you more chances to win, I've decided to pick one winner for every 5 participants. That means if there are 10 participants next time, there will be 2 winners. That's all for today. Thanks so much for watching. This was your Numbing. See you in the next video.